Sarasara is also smooth, but it doesn't really have that glossy texture, so it's a little bit more coarse. I went with that one because I don't really like when my paper doesn't have any texture on it, because you can't get the feeling of writing on it, if you know what I mean. If you really want the feeling of writing on paper, especially if you use pencil or fountain pens, I would go with the last texture, which is the Zara Zara one, which is like describing a rough texture. And that one I think is especially good if you like using pencil or you like really hearing the pen scratch against the paper. This one I use at work, so I kind of just use it to jot down random notes if I have like questions I need to ask my coworkers, and I try to keep track of, you know, what tasks I do every day, so I keep a running list of the general like topics that I'm covering. Finally, I have this one, which I bought at a 100 shoppu, like 100 yen store in Japan, so I don't really know what brand this is. I think it's just the Daiso brand. Last year I was in Japan in January and I forgot to bring my Leuchtturm, so I started the new year on the wrong side of the bed and I had to just buy a completely new notebook just to so I could journal and then move it over. The way I've been using it since coming back is I use this more for like writing out my thoughts, because as you can see my daily journal has very limited space, so I actually can't really write about my emotions. I just make sure to track like when I wake up and like when I go to bed, and then I basically just write out what I did during the day, but I don't elaborate too much because that's what's worked for me. But on the days when I want to really write out my feelings, the way I feel like most people journal is like to vent. And if I want to do that, I have been doing that in this notebook. So that is my journaling ecosystem for 2026.